Okay, this is going to be our first official, unless you count the one last week that I quit early, Stellaris stream. I would like to start playing this game more, specifically to stream it, because I think that's the most effective way for me to engage with this game on my channel. I find that edited Stellaris just takes too long to finish, and I think that streaming it might just help. Gives me a lot more hours and consecutive smooth time to play in without having to stop or take breaks for edits. Now, I already started the game, and I think it might have been easier if we did our intro from the menu. I might just do that because I think I saved this already. Let's just check. Yeah, this is the game we're looking at. So we'll just go back to the menu and we'll talk about our empire from here. Nice new menu. So this is our Pickling mandate, our empire. Last time I played it, it was a very small amount different, but we can just pretend that that recording session doesn't exist because it doesn't exist. It's not going to be findable or seeable. I mean, I guess the Twitch VOD of it will be up for 7 days. That's a thing. But it didn't work, mostly because I was too exhausted that day. There was just no way I could do 3 more hours after 3 hours in the morning. But today, I think we've got it. Today, I'm feeling it. So who are the Picklings? Well, the Picklings are a very tiny group of reptiles living on an ocean world that are more or less fundamentally defined by the fact that they overcame their small size and inability to deal with other creatures by taming and using larger creatures to support them, particularly a creature that I'm calling the oolong. The oolong are basically gigantic whales from their ocean that they would breed and eventually use biotech to build into all sorts of wonderful machines for their empire. They make their houses, their vehicles, and their spaceships and their space stations out of descendants of the oolong whales. That's representing their, of course, bioships. They're extremely xenophobic. Most life they see in one of 2 ways. There's two life ideas they see when it comes to aliens that they interact with. Either it is a threat that will take advantage of their small, weak bodies to kill them, or it's something that can be turned into a tool or of use in other ways. Their interactions with other species, whether they are pre-sapient, pre-FTL, or other aliens, is going to be based on the idea that they just want nothing to do with anybody. The likelihood is any pre-FTL and pre-sapients we find, we will, because of our authoritarian nature, conquer, tame, and use, and then using our biological focus, eventually build them into task-specific, effectively sentient tools. Depending on the usefulness of these tools and the amount of time they're in our empire, they might get to, some of them may eventually get to be more than slaves, but the basic assumption is that they'll be slaves. Let's talk about our traits. Because this is a food-based build, and because we're really being thematic on the whole, we grow food and feed it to our spaceships. We're anglers. That just gives us the slightly more food on ocean worlds. Well, and the ability to build more food districts on ocean worlds. We have catalytic processing so that we don't use minerals for either alloys or completely forgot the other word. Consumer goods. Now, this only says artisans, but once we're in the game, you can see that it also affects the pearl divers. So we will be using food for our pearl divers instead of minerals. Hopefully that will mean we can use minerals only from space. That's my idea. Is that we're gonna get as many space minerals as we can, and we're gonna use the minimum number of them overall. Now, that might not be possible for the whole game, but it should definitely be possible for the start. We are authoritarian. We are an empire, specifically. Our people are used to fulfilling the roles that they've been assigned in life, and our great Empress to start. I didn't even realize we had an Empress to start, so our great... I don't know if our title is actually Empress. We can always find out. I don't remember changing it, but sometimes it changes it anyway, so let's just look at our ruler. Yeah, Empress. So, our great Empress will lead us into a bright future, and we will continue to tame and make use of every creature that we find on our way, as we always have, using their genetic diversity to increase our own success, whether they like it or not. Of course, we're aquatic. You have to be aquatic if you have anglers. And I like the fact we're aquatic. I like the fact that we're going all in on the whole space whale concept. Our space whales are whales. They were literally whales, and then we turned them into space whales. Of course, our space whales have shells because we use the shellcraft ships, but still, you know, we took some whales. First, we made them into houses, then we made them into trains, and then we made them into cars, and then we made them into spaceships, and now they're space whales. It's wonderful. We're egg laying, which gives us some pop growth. When our planets have extra food, our ocean worlds should have no problem having more food than they need. So that's a thing. And we are agrarian for even more food. It's all food. I took nascent stage just because it's new and I wanted to see what it would do, just like I took egg... Excuse me. I took egg laying for the same reason. Just to try new things. And we're unruly, which is mostly because we are too afraid. We're afraid of everything. So it causes us to have a difficult time dealing with strangers, even of our own kind, and that makes us have a difficult time expanding too big or having too many people. Alright, so that is our Pictling mandate. We're going to back up, we're going to load the game that I already started, and let's begin. We're going to look at our heroes first. Because we are an empire, we don't have as many selections available for new heroes, but we should only have 2. Let's go to government first. That's a good place to start. So this is our government. Oh, I didn't talk about our origin. I didn't take one of the new origins. I thought about different origins. In fact, I made 3 different species that I thought that I was going back and forth between in order to start this this stream series. This is the one we went with. We're using Primal Calling because I want to sort of use a combination of space fauna and regular ships. I think if we took Beastmasters, it would push too hard on space fauna. But this way we should be able to do a little bit of both. I don't know how that will work. I don't know if it will work, if we have to abandon one of them eventually or something, but it seemed like a good theme and it matched the idea I was going with. We may, I haven't decided, but we may, where is it? We may do the new Crisis event. Where is it? We may do... It's not Biomorphosis, is it? Literally can't remember what it's called. Maybe it is Biomorphosis. Description just says it's Behemoth Fury. So we may do this. One of the reasons why I revised the original version where we were pacifist, where I was going all in on food, is because I might want to do Behemoth Fury. I think. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. It seems like something nice and fun and new to do, but it also depends on how overwhelmed we are by the system changes. Now, all the stuff in here is fine. There's nothing we can really do at the start. See, our food, our pearl divers use food. Our catalytic technicians use food. All food. And we have so much extra food too. We have all the food. So much food. It's going to be great. Just look at the area immediately around us. So we're close to the edge of the galaxy. We're in 4 spirals. We're also close to the end of a spiral. We're in a pretty... If this doesn't connect, then we may be in a pretty, like, a stable area that's easy to defend. We've got this. This seems to connect up here. This doesn't go out this way. So maybe this will probably be the path down. Could also come across this way, and then there's up. I'm going to start my exploration by discovering where this path goes. So we'll go here. Then I guess we'll come back this way. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll also immediately build a second science ship, because it's pretty much always the case where you build a second science ship right away. Good. Construction ship will spend some food to build us a mining station. And then the research stations. Let's look at our tech. All right. Minerals from miners isn't that big a deal for us. This building isn't that useful. I mean, it is useful, but we won't be using it right away, so there's no point in rushing it. I think we're just going to go for geothermal fracking anyway, because it does give us minerals from starbase construction. Well, that's starbase construction. It's fine. I'm going to start, I think, with the alien zoo. We could go for planetary unification first. No, let's do the zoo. Up here, we'll do AI administration for the extra research speed. As for our Empire timeline, I think we start on exploration. The one that makes the most sense at the beginning, so we're going to do that. And I think we can unpause. The air is a official. Okay. Top growth food from jobs. Nice. We have the maximum number of officials we can have at the start. Not really anything we can do with her because we don't have enough place. Yeah, we don't have enough places. Because of course our starting city will have a official already. Void lure is discovered. That's good. Something will eventually be called by the void lure that exists on our starting station. There. A strange untyped void lure. But, you know. Just how it goes. Okay, so this does connect down. Interesting. Still, I think we're going to be able to control most of this area. I don't think we're going to have much of a problem with that. Let's check our leaders to see if there is a cheap scientist. We don't... No, there's not. They're actually quite expensive. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. So I don't know if we're going to go to 3 scientists or not, if we're going to stay on 2. Well, we can decide that later. We don't need to be paused for that either. This, so you're just telling me the science ship is built, right? Yeah, science ship. 175, so 2 more months. We will drop just to fast for now. Suppose we could actually move you to here. Since once we can get the leader, they can just... Oh, we got it already. Alright. Leader. We need scientist. We have the leader lifespan. Now, our lifespans are normal, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't have any positives, pluses or minuses to our lifespan with our cute little guy. Now, Rosemary is slightly older, and the only thing she has is experience gain. Experience gain is good, but I think we're going to take the extra age, because in the long term, I think that's more useful. Put you on here. Wait, did I just... Nope, that was right. That was fine. Let's get you entrepreneur. They're not terribly good choices for a leader or a science leader. I guess we'll do this. There we go. Any other leader need attention? No? Right? Now let's survey this. Survey here. And we'll cross over. See, that's not good. Let's do that again. Let's survey, 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 and then go down like that, because they're going to come over this way, I think. This Cybrex. So we have a Cybrex start, which is really interesting because it's so opposed to us. Cybrex are pretty much the exact opposite of us. But, you know, let's try to figure out what useful secrets are known by an ancient robot race. Certainly, just because we don't agree with them, certainly because we don't understand them, doesn't mean that we we can't learn from them. One important thing to realize is that from our perspective, it's strange seeing machines. It's as strange seeing machines of the normal type as it is to see aliens at all, because, you know, we don't use regular machines. We breed everything we use. I am thinking to start, there's a lot of things in here that I like, but I think we're going to go with prosperity. I want. We could start with discovery. It's almost always just a good start. It's a pretty generic start too. It gives you the map the stars edict as well, which pretty good. Like, we would use it right away. I do like harmony for us. I do like prosperity for us. I do not really think, well, I mean, expansion is good. We'll probably eventually take domestication. We're not interested in diplomacy. I think we're gonna go with mercantile. Would be good to start with too. We're not really great traders though, I don't think. Let's do discovery. If you're ever going to do discovery, you have to do it right away. And I do think that we do care enough about exploring and uncovering the galaxy that we would focus on discovery. And I think discovery also makes a good like logical choice for a starting empire. Take map the stars. Probably should take fortify the border too. Potentially useful. Yes, let's hit fortify the border as soon as the month turns over. That's good. Especially since we can afford both of them. The construction ship really has no work, because neither of these is done. Let's speed up a bit. Yeah, we can afford one more scientist, so it doesn't make any sense that we wouldn't get the third science ship. So let's just get the third science ship underway. Build me a science ship, shipyard. Build it for me now. Thank you. Exploration focus. All right. This whole focus thing is new to me, and I know it exists, so it's probably under log, to be fair. So let's just look. We've got adopt a tradition. We got a whole bunch of stuff done. How exactly does this work? Progression, there we go. Automated exploration protocols. That puts this... So these are texts that already exist, but it puts them into our list, right? Maybe, maybe not. This feels like something that already exists. Well, we'll figure it out. I mean, the texts have changed so much that the fine definition between what already exists and what didn't is sort of dulled at this point, you know? The only other scientists we have available, we'll hire them. Put them into the ship. Somebody needs help. Roamer is a good trait. So we finished infinite opportunities. The extra ones we get here are the Minister of the Seas, which I kind of like, and the Principal Catalyst. I do think we're going to want both of these. I do think we're going to want both of them. But Chart the Unknown is probably better first. We'll probably do Chart the Unknown and then we'll expand the council. I think that's a good order for us. Let's look at our Empress. I think. Take a moment to look at our Empress. We'll slow down while we do this. Too fast. Right. She's from the ocean world of Oros, of course she is, where she previously held the position of government official. Huh. Well, that's a big rise to power. Become a government official. She is our ruler, of course, and she's into mining. She has no negatives. I think she'll make a fine leader for our empire. Let's see. The intent with you is to send you around, right? And then to go up this way. Which means the intent with you should be to come down into this cluster, survey these. Like that. There's clearly no connection here, but there's most likely a connection this way. And this section is like cut off from us. It's gonna have to be connected this way, which isn't too bad. Grab this system. We'll also be grabbing this system, of course. This has our two ocean worlds. Okay, a 14, which isn't two 14s. That's not great. Well, it could be better. Really could be better. That's not really that good, but what can you do? It doesn't always work out. You're going to turn around this way, right? That's what I set you up to do. Yes, it is. So we'll just send you to go here. And then here, I feel like this is going to continue to be connected because it's not, these stars aren't connected there. Really, yeah, it makes sense that they would connect. Contact report, enigmatic spacefarers. Enigmatic spacefarers. Here, right? Our reaction is different as to whether or not these are animals. Like, if we believe we found... I mean, the fact is, actually, it's always a dominance issue, right? Yeah. It's always a dominance issue for us. Even though we hate aliens more than we are dominant, dominance is how we see ourselves, because we're like the masters of biological creatures, right? We train them to our use. That's our purpose. Survey speed. I mean, I feel like this is the most important, right? I mean, I feel like this is the most important. But more scientists would be good, and it gives us a research alternative. I think we should still take the survey speed first, because again, survey speed is most valuable at the start of the game, right? Becomes progressively less valuable over time. Interesting. Put an envoy on it. David Windermere. Go in there. We have I picked our names quite fun for funds, you know? We don't really need this. Shipwright could be useful. Principled could be useful. I think we're gonna go with principled for now. Who else is leveled? Oh, the head of research is leveled. Let's do politician. Okay, more levels. The Minister of Defense. Addict, I think. Cake for you. And the Minister of State. Let's do politician. Right? What is this? This is a desert world. Nobody likes a desert. Nobody here likes a desert. This is a continental world. It's probably okay for us. Wet worlds are very usable. You should grab the mining stations. Then you can do the starbase after. I think we'll colonize this right away. I don't really have a naming pattern, so we'll just use what we got. Vivicendian society encountered. We have detected the presence of a Gestalt alien civilization. They appear to be in the early space age, as evidenced by many primitive satellites orbiting their homeworld. Can you show me? Okay, so we're gonna have to manage this fast. When you find more species, you need to establish dominance over them as quickly as you can. So I think we're gonna build another construction ship. Shipyard, army hub, defenses, command, you know. And then once the construction ship is built, it's actually gonna have We're gonna do it before. Only 60 days. And then we're gonna get above these space faring guys. Abandoned gateway. Abandoned gateway. All right. Now it's got to lead someplace. Fine. So this is where we saw the new menace. Not them, is it? Is the reason we saw them because they're already in space? We have to act fast before they get loose of the harness, right? So I'll let you handle the stations. We're gonna build a starbase. We're gonna need a full starbase here. So that's gonna be important. Okay. A lot of terraforming candidates, which is fine. Let's see. Subsidies. let's just finish this, I think. Is our first colony going out? Very good. First contact. We have made first contact with another species. Organisms. We have Yankees. We have space whales. They're not quite like our space whales, to be fair. Interesting. Oh, it's in our system. George Windermere, go and do this, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is a legitimate empire. Yep, it is a legitimate empire. All right. We need to take this. They have spacecrafts. So let's make our first important assessment. All right. So they use stone hulls, which is completely nonsensical. That such a thing can even exist. All right then. So we really have and want nothing to do with them. We really want nothing to do with them. We really just want them to leave us alone. We also need to colonize this world. New Ruthberry, I think, is cool, so we'll do that. Second construction ship here should grab this. This. We've hit stage 2. Interesting. No, I don't know who this is. This is yet another. Okay, so this is some kind of space creature. And we were first Pictling colony. Our colony ship has made a gentle splashdown in the planet spanning ocean of Wayford. Oh, just like home. Order and hierarchy will guide our colony. Our colony will remain pure and protected. I think pure and protected is the right perspective. Tropical world here. Were you forced to flee? Is that what happened, or did I do something that did that? Yeah, there's definitely a threat there. No, that's okay. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? So we have uncovered another civilization here. Take a look at them. They are... Can't see their species. Can't. They're necroids. Which makes them more or less useless. We might want to just smash them up. We might just want to eliminate them from the galaxy. Bad weeds need to be plucked. These guys seem like at very least they might be good food, but who wants to eat the dead for food? Doesn't even make any sense. Can you please build the observation post? And here we will also upgrade this. You're cute. I love it. This is so cute. Why? Why are you a little arm boy with like little arm creatures? What? Beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at you. Okay. Fine. The construction ship that is doing no work. Now, build this mining base. Build this mining station. Oh wait, you don't need to do that. Just build. Just stop. Just build here. Then after that, we'll start going down this way, I guess, to control these guys. This seems about right. Yeah, look at this. Look at what we're going to have to deal with here. Okay. So this is standard Mahler incubation. And this is gloom spores. What do gloom spores do? This is the confuse one. You're going to want this early. So let's grab that. We figured out. Excellent. Hopefully we can make a breakthrough on this stuff pretty soon. How you doing, bud? Still exploring? They haven't figured out who we are, and we haven't figured out who they are, so we still get a chance to sort of explore through their territory before they ultimately close their borders on us. Right. Xenoplanetary layer has been revealed in the Ulag Amok system. The infestation is centered around the system's third planet, Arctic planet, that may well have been tainted beyond recovery. It might just be. Let's nab some. We've now built this station up. I think we're going to make it a border defense station. Put some guns on it. Eventually a fleet will be stationed here, so we will... I can't do that yet. So we'll just... Actually, it's the crew quarters, right? It's the right one? Yeah. Put crew quarters on it. Should be okay for now. Colony is still underway. Our construction ships have finished their work. Okay, so you can take this, and you can grab this. Sense. I am somewhat concerned about this interaction, though. Guess we'll figure them out eventually, right? Science ship. Right, keep exploring this way. Treasury of the New Menace. While some were worried at the incursion of unknown alien vessels into our space, it was not clear until now just how much of a threat the New Menace possessed. They seem to have sent a covert force to intercept one of our cargo vessels. Well, I mean, they're just as hostile as we are. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we've got to get out of here. I guess we got to send our fleet to the border, because these guys and us guys, we're already at war. This could be trouble, because we are not strong enough to deal with that. Going. Our fleet is not strong enough. Okay. Look at fleet management. We haven't even seen what their ships look like. Probably the same as ours, really, at the start. Fleet management. I guess we can do that. There we go. That could be at least something of a decent start. And now looking at these aliens, we are going to do aggressive observation. As for espionage, we don't have an envoy to put in. Can we diplomacy them already, or can we not do that yet? Oof. Reveal our presence. You guys are also also necrophages, I think. So gross. Because they're not even useful for food. I mean, they might make good slaves in other ways, though. You believe yourself to be an advanced civilization? How quaint. Yeah. Wait. Oh, they're plantoids. Oh, that's fine. Developing civilization encountered, indeed. So let's just leave them be for now. They can't really live in our space without it being acknowledged that we have plans for them. Communications established. Let's tell them to keep out of our way, or we'll make them. Of course, we assume the worst. Nothing else is possible. I don't feel like let's do nothing for now. We're not yet ready to threaten them with invasion, so since we can't yet threaten them with invasion, we should just leave them be. This Okay, let's continue on with discovery. Good. They closed our borders, they closed their borders. That makes a lot of sense. Honestly, what I would expect. You send you to survey here, survey here. Wait, did I do that correctly? Let's stop you. Tell you to survey there. Not right. Explore. Ah, it's always the same. Explore. Explore. And you. Explore. 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 Awesome. Good job. These guys are going to be super annoying. But it looks like this whole section of stars here is going to circle around them. Because theoretically, if we were to move super fast, we might be able to just block them off fully. But that would require very rapid advance. What can we see of their fleet? They have built 14 corvettes. Okay, we are not close enough to see the ship details of those 14 corvettes. Well, I would say we should build more then. Let's look at what our basic ship designs look like. So our maulers have these close combat mandibles, these things. Okay. Their weavers, yeah, the weavers have the two specials and then these. That's okay. I don't think we're in trouble yet. You can build mining stations and then this starbase. Now complete. Leader has leveled up. What's next for you? Carefree? Carefree is good. I think we're gonna have to improve our ships with our fleets again. Can't afford it. The fact is, it's easy for us to afford stuff because we're a food-based empire. So we should be able to just buy the amount of alloys that we need to succeed at everything. This is the space whales, yeah. So our singular shipyard is doing its best to build things. This bastion here is also doing its best to guard. All right. Second colony has been established. This colony has happened. Let's see what we need to do first. First, we want so the research enclave really just isn't very good. I guess it's 10 more scientists, but we lose the 40 bureaucracy. Anything special here? Society research from jobs. We could do this, right? And then build an agri-district to start. Okay, that's a good start there. I don't know what we're going to do here. Oh, Titanic Life. 2 Titanic Life. Well, that's a thing that I like. I guess that's because of the start we took, though, right? I think so. Not 100% sure, but I'm like 90% sure that's because of the start. You're gonna do this next. Then we need to take these guys. How close are these guys to reaching space anyway? Oh, they're deep into the early space age. Yeah. They seem to be... They have interesting civics. So looking at these guys, obviously they would be indentured servants if they joined our empire. They are hive-minded. They're cave dwellers. That's interesting. They're good at mining. They're good at research. They're hard to resettle, though. Which could be a problem. And during wars and crises, they have bad breeding. All right. Well, we could find a use for them, I think. I mean, that's the basic assumption, is that we could find a use for them. Mining stations. Build mining stations. This. Tianki. So we have discovered the Tianki. Hey. Whale song. The void lure we had previously developed attracted a group of space whales native to the system with native to systems with gas giants equivalent to Savant. Teams, our devices must be built in those environments to work properly. Should we discover other wild fauna, we should be able to construct void lures near their natural habitats as well. Very good. We have discovered some space whales. They've been wandering around here for a while, but like, that's fine. Life in the stars. The void is full of life. We have discovered the existence of the Tianki, but what else is out there? Our close relationship with wildlife on Oros may not be appropriate on the galactic scale. The void of space represents an entirely new ecosystem. We find ourselves at a crossroad. I think it's livestock to be exploited is correct for us. The rancher stance. An unique edict. Beasts of burden. Research speed per occupied vivarium capacity. Okay. Otherwise, it would be prey to hunt, but I don't see that as being us quite. I think it's livestock to be exploited for us. Okay. Can you do? I don't know what's happening. Oh, we did explorers. Survey this, and then survey this, and then survey this, and then this, and then this. Can you survey this, and this? Okay, wait a second. Can you survey this? Okay. Survey. Survey. I'm having a problem here. Try this again. Survey. Survey. Why? What the heck? What the heck? Somehow. Somehow I don't know what the problem is. We're gonna have to check something. Okay, if I take this ship and I go X, I say survey. Okay, seems to be fine. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. It just wasn't working. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't know why I thought it wasn't fine, but it's obviously fine. It's completely and obviously fine. Titanic life. On our colony, we have discovered Titanic life. Untamed Wilds modifier added. Max districts. What? -1. Unity. Rancher jobs. Ranchers. Ranchers will do well here. So is that just... What are we doing? Okay, so the Titanic life turns into Untamed Wilds. Alright, that's fine. Sort of meets my expectations. We have mixed industry and archives. There. Wait, did I actually verify that, or did I not? Oh no, they add. So we end up having both. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So we have Society Research Specialization here. We just finished up here, I think. Oh no, they're not quite finished yet. They'll be colonized in like a second, though. This, alright, come down here and grab this. Great. We have unemployed plops, too many blockers. Well, we have blockers. And we can build buildings. Alright. What do we want to do? Well, I mean, we can build an agri-district. Probably would be better to build a city district, though, than an agri-district, I think. Management. Our population goes up well soon. This is an ocean world that we definitely want it. We are generally moving in that direction, so it should be fine. Let's go. Our military fleet here is doing okay. Not as strong as theirs, but it's getting there. Let's... Yes, meticulous is best. Interesting. New spaceborne organisms have been attracted to one of our void lures. It is Yankee. So there's lots of them being pulled in. Sadly, we don't have the tech for it yet. Let me see. This is all worker pop output. This is mining stations in orbit. Just like regular afterburners. Armor points, hull points, and armor points. I think we're gonna go for the second armor now. For about a year from the rest. Would probably actually be good for us. You can. What I want you to do is build me mining stations, observational post, and we will build a base station. These guys are in what stage of development? We'll check when the time comes. Okay. Grab this. I don't want this to be a tech world. I want this to be an agro world. I don't want this to be a tech world. I want this to be an alloy world, I think. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah, that's probably fine. We won't need many alloy worlds, but we do have to build some alloys. Otherwise, we can't build ships. Right, you got work to do. Oh, I understand what I did here. Fine. Figure it out later. I reverse queued that ship. That's what happened there. Survey. 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 Survey? Survey. 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 Survey, I guess? Nuclear escalation on Revok 1. They can blow themselves up if they want to. So they descended into nuclear war. Is that the end of them? This is new. Yeah. But not that dangerous. You can't get there that way, man. Okay. I am going to passive view. If we can keep away. Do well here. Let's and let's do keep away here. And we'll survey the system on the other side. Nice jump. Okay. That should be good. What else do we have going on here? Our construction ships are all sort of being ready. That. Let's. That. good. Imperial Unity Movement. So we'll try to figure out what they want from us in a second. First, we'll do these 2 science changes. Vitality boosters is leader lifespan. This is a spore launcher. What does it do? Armor hardening. Interesting. So we have Xenolinguist available to us. Planetary unification is available to us. I think we grab that. Now, automated exploration protocols we could grab. I don't know if we're going to grab that right away, though. Gravity snares. We got to do gravity snares, so we got to do them as early as possible. So that's next, gravity snares. And what does this say to us? Interesting. Assign you, accept. What happened to this? Sure, I put someone on that. That's weird and annoying. Grab carefree. Should be fine. World is bleeding. The surface of Wayland is exhibiting an unprecedented reaction to our construction efforts. Unidentified viscous substance that oozes some kind of crimson liquid, gelatinous in appearance, but extremely adhesive to the touch. Our scientists are eager to study the discharge further. Currently a mere inconvenience, but it would be prudent to ensure the safety of our colonists. Right. Go. Okay. So let's just look at our... I think we're going to take a closer look at the mushrooms. I don't see a reason to dispose of them. We make use of life, we don't destroy it unless we feel that it's useless. Unless we have a good reason to believe it's useless. Okay. Trying. For masochist faction. Supremacist faction, I should say. You got 100% liking. You're pretty happy, to be fair. Dominance, no immigration. And looking here, ruler has empire ethic. That's fine. We're good. Okay, you need to build this station. Build a starbase. Major hemorrhaging. Wayford reports troubling developments regarding the strange crimson ooze. The substance is becoming unmanageable, emerging at greater rate throughout the afflicted areas. The ooze is not without its benefits. If as it coagulates, its adhesive properties become more pronounced, effectively forming a natural cement that can be used to supplement our construction efforts. Worrying, though, the substance proves nearly impossible to remove from any colonist who comes in contact with it. Attempting to treat and study those afflicted would allow us to gather more information, but would slow the construction process. Let's treat and study the afflicted. Spores have ears. We need to know more. No, we need to know more. Wait, what just happened? Oh, that's my fault. That's totally my fault. Alright, we lost our head of research. We can't really explore in that direction anymore, to be fair, because this is too much. Probably should never have forced him to go past there, but you do it sometimes, right? Let's actually do this correctly. So let's stop. Just build the research station. The tropical world here, which will be of use. Okay, so no one is listening. Fungal zone, that's useful. Parasite. After an intensive study and treatment of the afflicted workers on Wayford, our scientists have isolated the root cause of the problem. What it initially presented as a viscous, gelatinous substance is in fact a collection of parasitic microorganisms that form a symbiotic relationship with the planet. The parasites decompose organic matter beneath the crust of Wayford and recycle it into new material. The disturbance caused by Wayford's development disrupted their natural life cycle, causing them to react to the foreign substances we introduced into their ecosystem. Given more time, our science team is confident that we can find a way to work in harmony with these life forms, integrating their unique biology into Wayford's production pipelines. All right. Let's keep on it. Let me see. So we're going to take this colony right away. There's also this tropical world we don't want to leave behind, so there's that. Looking over here, we have a construction ship doing nothing. That's you. I guess we'll go down first. Fill in this little corner here. Should be fine. Productive relationship. Through extensive research, our scientists have engineered a variant species of parasitic microorganisms on Wayford. This mutation is designed to recognize our own materials as harmless additions to their natural ecology, enabling us to resume construction with no further use. After introducing them into the planet's biosphere, our engineered parasites successfully integrated with it. Furthermore, by repurposing the microorganism's original decomposition effects, we have managed to harness the substance's adhesive properties to boost the planet's production processes. All right, bleeding planet modifier has been removed. We now have parasitic production. Resources from jobs, 15%, and engineering experience gained. Let's look at this planet. Is this the one that we actually... This is the agri world. That's perfect. That lines up absolutely perfectly. So, I guess we should build another city district. We could put an alien zoo in. Give us some zookeepers, which are useful. Gives us some amenities. I think we'll do that. So we'll add this alien zoo. Really can't believe we lost a friggin' science ship already, but it happens. It's actually quite frequent to lose a science ship right near the beginning of the game because of all the dangerous things out there. And really, this isn't a great exploration range for us anyway. Let's see. This is our Minister of Defense. He is... We can make him a skirmisher. We can make him charismatic, I think. Better for us. This is the Minister of State. Let's make him... we could do principled, which is stability. We could do trade focused. Let's do trade focused, I think. Also, let's see if we have people who can deal with this stuff. This is, I guess, principle 2. Not what I was trying to look at. We're gonna have to look at these in a second. I totally turned that off without reading it, which was a mistake. Really turned them both out without reading them. Trail behavior on New Earth ready shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. In fact, it has risen. Why are we having a problem? You already had an event. Do you need 100 events? Fine. First, let's launch Chart the Unknown, and then next we'll do expanding the council. Then we will do construction ships. Science ship. Need to explore this way. That is a dead end, so we might as well wait. No. Stop. Actually pay attention to what you're doing. So this is survey system, this is survey system. This is survey system, and then this is survey system. Great. Other construction ship. Build this, and then construct this. Soon we should probably build a new science ship. We have a cross spiral arm connection. We're gonna have to do this, so let's root out the problem. Now this is mysterious spacefarers. What I want to do here is take a second. This. Because of this event. Because of the devastation from this event. We're just gonna have to hope to get through it. I don't have any way to manage the stability. Oh, this is a somebody has to come out and do this event. It is a science ship event. No, is it a military ship event? No, is it a construction ship event then? No. It seems to be fine. It seems to be we were already doing it, so we'll have to let it go. It sucks though. Colonize this world. This Hellstone, that's fine. Return to sender. It would appear that the misplaced inventory of Tiban 2 has had a strange impact on the native culture. The savage population has built crude imitation of our observation shuttles. While these ships are obviously non-functional, this is evidence that our researchers were spotted. Covertly recover our crates. Exchange food for minerals. Absolutely. We're not, I don't actually care about that. So these guys did not destroy themselves. First things first. Let's look. Go to the planet. Sort of try to figure out what happened here. Metal boneyards, economy, they blew themselves back into the Stone Age, didn't they? Totally. All right. We have 2 Stone Age cultures. We probably will never see them rise up, which means most likely we need to conquer those planets, and we will. Let's build ourselves some troops. Let me see. Space station. Army hub. There we go. That should be overwhelming force for these primitives. That's fine. Okay, task completed. Savage spores. The investigation of the strange wild behavior currently besetting New Ruthbury has been completed. In the vast network of cave tunnels that permeates the planet's crust, an enigmatic fungus has been found. Okay, so it is related to the fungus. Live or let die. Okay, we're going to try to utilize it, because that's what we do. When we find new life, we try to make use of it. Kind of our theme. Do it. Go. Right. Grab this. We're going to go much further than here. I guess we have to go to here to stop this edge, or maybe here actually is the right stopping point. We'll just get to there and then stop. This will also be a stopping point. What is this? I accidentally clicked that off. That's another... I clicked something off that I shouldn't have clicked off. Okay, Omega Menace. So we are researching both of those. We found nothing really for the precursors because we haven't been searching sites. You should come up here and grab this. Whoops, that's the wrong person. Fine, you should actually build this mining station, and then you should come up here and grab this. Go. Running out of consumer goods. Right. Well, let's look. Let's look at our new agro world. So what do we have here for jobs? Management, economy. Guess we have to build pearl divers, right? Interesting. I guess on the capital is where we should build then. Let's build you a city district. Another, because then you can build some pearl divers for us. Per district we get pearl divers, and yeah, the fact is I don't think this should be a forge world. I think this is wrong. I think this should be replaced with mixed industry. Mixed industry is correct. We don't need alloys enough to have full planets of them. We should be pretty much always focusing on having both. What is this? Eco simulation. Awesome. What is next then? Stellar expansion. Targeted pulse. I'll work on right now. We could hit planetary unification. That. Also look at our ship designs. Go to our maulers and let's take off the... Well, the evasion chance they get with this is pretty high, right? Yeah. Put on the gloom spores. If I put gloom spores in both of these, do they stack in some way, or is it just not gonna do that? Or is it even not gonna tell me? I guess we should do it like that. I think that'd be correct because I can't see any evidence that they that you can do it twice. Based on target ship size. This. Okay. So let's look at you. Upgrade. It's not right. We are having a day. We remerge those. Take off the auto generate designs. Delete this. Take off the auto upgrade. Put on the gloom spores. Save that. That's better. Now we should be able to upgrade them. Where are you at, buddy? There. Grab this too, please. You're almost done your work in the south. Now we will look over at with our fleet. Try upgrading this. We do need some tech, I think, but we can't wait for too long. So there's always that. I'm gonna continue to move up here though, so let's this. We've run out of influence. Yeah, it's not the best ever either. What's wrong with this orange planet? Oh, we haven't finished looking at it yet. Hey, you can do this. Oops. That for me, please. And now can you come up and grab... Well, we can't do that either because we still do it. Finishes. Faith and science. Right. Now for first, there's lots of things we could take. Right? Shared destiny, Lord of War. But I think we're going to start where you almost always start, which is with technological ascendancy. As much as we want it to be, let's take this thing. And we land our armies here. Look, they blew themselves into the Stone Age. They had their one chance. Their chance is done. Let's... This. Weapons, weapons. Yes, hydroponics bay. Our first sentient beasts of burden are going to be joining our empire soon, which is pretty spectacular. Well, can you just move to here? And everything should be fine once you get here. What is this? New species, spaceport organism? Yeah. Insight breakthrough imminent. That's fine. anomaly. All right, let's keep going. Hideous creatures, your visage sickens us. You believe yourself in advanced civilization? No. Hideous creature, they don't believe themselves in advanced civilization. Subjugating savages, the Xenos are no match for us. Yeah, of course they aren't. It's literally no chance. They literally stood no chance. Now, looking at this world here, we're gonna have to look at people management. Dudes are all slaves now. Obviously, they've had the shock of a lifetime. Put a governor here. I think we'll have the crown princess govern this new world. Armies. Put this on to mixed industry. And for now, we'll build another food district for them to work with. I think instead of making this an industrial world, let's make this a... The industrial's fine. Should be all right. Keep doing that. I keep thinking we click the thing to get them to look at them, when it is clearly not that. It is clearly not that you click that thing. Merge. Supposed to click is Mauler right there. Not what we want though. We want a Weaver. Weaver should do fine. Just send them back to the border. Please move here. Now our troops are going to have to land on this planet. These guys are necrophage. They're undead and we don't really need them. This is there. Right? It's likely going to end up being in our control. This is likely going to be the northern stopping point. So that's fine. You want to like build stations for me here? Is this? I think we're going to study them to make them peaceful because that'll allow us to deal with them better. We're not out here to hunt them, we're out here to capture them. Let me see. Let's do this now. They seem to be going pretty well. I mean, nobody's happy here, that's for sure. But, you know, when you find gross aliens, you gotta deal with them. Our attempts to learn more about the Omega menace has been in vain. Let's just stick with it. Pre-sapient species found. Okay. Construction ship here. You can grab this. 45 influence. And we're back to having them defend the border. We're going to need to figure out a way to fight these guys. It should be sooner rather than later. We literally border right on their capital. This fleet is strong. We could just build a second fleet is the thing, right? Like, if I was to go into our fleet management, I could just copy this as a template and literally reinforce all. Can't quite do all of it. You could do like that. Doesn't work. We could do this. Reinforce all. And combine all those ships together into a single fleet for attacking. That will become clear eventually. This is the people we met down here, isn't it? I mean, this is space amoebas. Who are you? Just stop. Match for us. This is the Omega Menace. This is low stability on the newly conquered world, I'm guessing. Management here, we're gonna just species. Where are these guys? Yeah, so looking at these guys, oh, gonna do it from the, that's fine, that makes sense. Yeah, they're undesirables. Could we just exterminate them, please? I don't think they should exist. These guys are plants, so we could find a use for them, even if it's just food. But these are gross dead things. We don't need gross dead things. Fine. Invasion is over. Yep. That's this planet. Yeah, it's going to be unstable until it's gone. That's just the truth. It's apparently an urban world. Well, that's just because it has no other delineation, right? The reason? Let's send you an envoy. This construction ship here should do its work. Build mining stations. This is interesting. This is interesting. Well, know what we found. Another pre-sapient. I mean, another pre-FTL. Right, what is this? So we have way too much food, that's fine. Let's sell some of that food on the market, not claims. Buy some alloys. Sell some food. New research here. Coil guns. Coil guns would probably be a good idea. We'll grab those. You're rivaling us. I don't even know where you are, dude. Where are you? Oh, you're these guys. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, rival the hell out of us. We don't care. Literally, I don't think your rivalry will matter. Once we get coil guns, we'll probably actually be able to attack you. Reasonable way. Space amoebas forever! I think we're gonna do this evasion chance, because it makes more sense. Space amoebas should no longer be a threat to us. Means we should be able to... Well, I'm gonna grab this. Then we'll come over here and get this. Wait. Doesn't that make space amoebas not a threat to us anymore? Does that not do that? Did I just imagine that it did that? Oh yeah, it did. Oh no, it didn't. How do I... Oh well, it don't matter. Can't deal with it right now. Since they've made us their rivals, we'll make them our rivals. Fine. Here. Upgrade all of you. Go. Apparently you guys also need to be upgraded. Alright, well, we'll do that too. Please build everything here. Well, that's turning out to be a little bit difficult, isn't it? Let's... Let me see. I guess because I hate... I guess because I hate all other life forms, I can't make them neutral. This is a bit difficult, to be fair. I guess we'll take... Oh, none of these work. Well... None of these work unless you're a counselor. They'll still be useful later. Keep trying. Hey. You know, we might just merge these if... Well, we can't. Design here. Then let's grab that one ship that we should be able to get by itself. Two. Okay. Why? Okay, I don't know why that's not working. Why can't I separate these? I don't know. Just like can't do this at all. Very weird stuff is happening here. Can you deselect, please? Can you remerge? I guess we just destroy one of these. Then we grab all of what we have available to us. Send it down to here. Production ship up here. I don't know if I want to go that way. I gotta get to here, so let's do that. Sign chip? Where are you at, sign chip? There you are. Nope, that's not you. That's you. Can you survey like this? Me, please? All right, so they have alien scum. You finished the Omega mess. It's these guys down here. Means these guys are totally pinned in, I bet. Well, barely any place to go. Which is fine by me. Next. What are we gonna do? Well, I mean, we could immediately hit up something like enmity? Not enmity. It's domination. No, it's not domination. It is supremacy. Yeah, let's immediately adopt supremacy. Immediately go to fleet. There. Max that out. And then I should be able to build another one. So let's go to this one and let's actually just cap these. Okay, let's do that. And then you can do that. Go. A lot more ships. What did we just get? Planetary unification. That's useful. Let's see what we have up top, though. Carrier operations. We definitely want carrier operations. Genetic healthcare, though. Gene clinics is also good. Let's grab gene clinics, I think. Still hardworking in gravity lures. Production chip here. Let's grab this. Oh, we're missing alloys. Let's just buy alloys. And then have you build the space station. All right. I would like for our fleets to be better. Not as a council. Oh, as a counselor, maybe. Explorer at the beginning can be useful too, but I think we're going to do statistician because you're the head of research. I think that just makes sense. This, okay, keep going with the Row Menace. And that. That's fine. You want to be our rivals too? Hopefully, eventually, we can succeed at getting our the ability to capture some of these space whales. I mean, we will eventually. I just mean sooner rather than later. Can you build? You build. Doing well overall. This is an urban world. Build a fishing district, a city district. This is an industrial world, sort of. Build civilian industries here. And then this construction ship can pop up here. Build that. I think that'll be good. Like for you, build stations here. Still don't understand why this is building to 7 when I never put it at 7. We look at the ship. Weavers. Build one of these. Construction. Let's build everything here we can. Good. Okay, I think things are looking pretty stable right now. I'm going to send you over here to grab this. I'm going to take this spaceship here, have them do survey, 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 survey. There we are. I'm not going to cross over here. Keep going up. Hmm. 3,000 more space amoeba. All right. Science ship here should search this. Fine. What are our fleets at now? We're at 1,000. Gonna hit 1,000. That puts us at about 2,000. Technology says fine. We're gonna need way more tech though. So probably this industrial world. We have this new urban world. I think this will be archives. And we'll build another city. Curious. Sapiens found. We're not going to do anything with them right now. Now that we've finished expand the council, let's go over to military buildup. I need to save our influence for a bit. I feel like Master of the Seas matters more to us. Who can sit in this position? Can we put the Crown Princess in this position? Can. Makes the best use of her talents. Right. Fleet upgraded. Okay. Does not look how I expected it to. But, you know, it goes how it goes, right? The next technology that is coming through will be these. We're going to upgrade them right away. Well, that's not true. Still 42 months away. Gene Clinics is going to be next. And we still got quite a long time before we get to gravity snares. Select research. Improved Weaver development. This increases our Weaver size. This is the reload jammer. This is colonial centralization. This is pretty important. But I'm building the Weaver upgrade first, because I think the military push is what we need to do first. That's ship build speed, ship upkeep, naval capacity. I think we're going to hit this first. Science ship missing. Another science ship lost. How do we capture this asteroid? Do I have to do it with a science ship? Hit that thing again. I don't know why I keep doing it. No, stop. Just research the anomaly here. Thanks, because I need that guy back badly. I feel like I have a better idea of what's going on after this stream, although I'm not convinced that that I'm doing well in this game. But I do understand how things are working a little bit more. That's the ghost ship. Let's build here. I still need to understand how the planets are working better. As far as I can tell, they're growing incrementally in each category. Because we have pre-sapients, they become children first, and they come up from being children into jobs. Right? They grow right from the jobs. And they become unemployed when there is no jobs for them. And then we have the babies down here, the pre-sapiens. Which is pretty interesting. So we have cleared this planet already? Definitely not going to recolonize it. That would be dumb. We're not suited for it. We could probably colonize this planet, but I don't think we're going to right away. I don't think it's necessary. here. You gotta build mining stations. All right, habitable world habitable worlds survey. Geez, my words. Done. So we have way too much money again. That's fine. We'll have to figure it out. One of these two fleets is missing a dude because this fleet, for an unknown reason, I was absolutely convinced had to have a guy removed. Let's reinstall. Now, if we look at the two fleets we have available, this fleet here, commander, you can be a void hunter. Yes. Up. Good. Trying to get our guy over here as fast as possible to get rid of this. This is the okay. This is a shattered fragment. Where are you guys at? Just across my border in this direction. Okay. That's okay. Not great, but it'll do. It's fine. We're not going to get upset about it. So we could be an advisor or an ambassador. Obviously, I think we want to be an advisor. We don't really need ambassadors. Let's sell a bunch of food. But if we need it, we can turn into alloys to help us out. Construction ship, you can build the stations here. I do want to fight these guys here. I do want to fight them soon. I'm just not 100% certain that we win decisively right now. I think we might. So let's claim. Claim. And I think we probably want to claim this too. I'm not sure yet. Let's look at where our technology is at, right? Because truth be told, I probably want to do one more upgrade before we do anything else. We want to finish the weapon upgrade technology. Here, right? We want to finish this. It's like 10 more months, so let's pop that up. Got one transport fleet in space. Where's your planet? You have two other armies that size. That's no, those aren't neutral. Those are neutrals. I was gonna say, what? Does not strike me as what I wanted to know, wanted to see, wanted to feel. What's happening? I've lost myself. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm trying to figure out something about their planet. I can't look at their planet. I can. They have some defensive armies, right? Our coil guns are finished. Now the next thing I think we're going to do after coil guns, we could do afterburners. They're always good. Let's grab afterburners. Let's do that. Okay. Actually, we should look at their ships. What are your ships actually using? Those are not your ships. Those are innocent space whales that have done nothing except being annoying. How do I find out about you? I mean, I don't have the ability to send science ships in yet. Can't cloak, right? Just gonna have to take what I can take. Fleet management. Sorry, excuse me. Ship design. Also upgrade our hull. I guess we gotta stop the upgrades for now. Of course we do. Then we can upgrade this. Then we can upgrade those. Probably should be using lasers. You know, let's yeah, no. We'll use what we have. You're already doing that. Wait, no, you're not. Could you? What are you trying to do? What exists here? What's happening? Did I take this already? I did. I'm just confused. Move here. It's confusing, okay? I'm just confused. Please. You... Guess you could keep going north? Along the galactic arm? Not much we left behind, really. I could grab this to clean up the space so I don't have to do it later. Level up you to Explorer. This is going to be damage versus starbases. First fleet is fully upgraded. All right. Please finish upgrading the second fleet so I can send them back here to kick some butt. Build. Build. You come here. I think right now we've got this. Let's see how it goes. Oh, science ship lost. We have lost so much. Let's see. Principled. That's fine. We'll take principled. Sell 1,000 food. That's fine. Let's build 2 new starbase science ships. And we'll get 2 new science leaders. We should have leaders, enough leaders available to get 2 at this point, since it's been so long since we picked any up. Yeah, we got this genius. We'll grab you. Grab you. What's this? You're never going to be a governor. Now let's go to the council. Got to pick the one of you that would be best on the council. You. That does not fit my expectations at all. We'll grab this. We'll recruit this guy, and he's actually the one I want to be the head researcher. And soon enough, we'll have 2 new ships to put those guys on. So let's put you onto a science ship. And you can automatically survey. Actually, you can do investigations. Which you can do. And you can automate learn survey. Construction worker here. What do we want to do with you? I guess we grab these 2, but that's kind of, well, we got to get to here, right? So we grab this. This is a way to keep moving forward. Science ship here. Not the right person, because I'm pretty sure that means I took them off a different ship. Yeah, so I want the one that's not on a ship. You are the person that I wanted to... Well, you're actually survey speed, so no, you should be surveying. Start. The new person here... You can be investigate anomalies. There we go. You are good too. Okay. Let's use you. $200 to $200. Start using our new slaves as soldiers, so we don't have to use as many actual people as soldiers. UI construction ship. Oh, here. Yeah, please do the mining bases. You're an admiral. You are let's just look at how many you guys are governing. Ruling. I guess we want to grab. We grab another scientist. We grab another commander. Let's grab another commander. fine. Put you on the fleet. Slightly better. Tons of minerals to sell. I feel like we're not moving fast enough. I don't know. I think I'm going to assess this this game as a session is done, and assess this game as done as well. I think we're going to try again with our friends here, but I have a better idea of what I need to do at the beginning. I think I could move faster than I currently am. I'm not focusing enough on science, so I need more populations going into science. And it's hard to figure out how these pops balance, right? Like if we look at all of our planets here under where is it? Economy. They have 800 civilians here. 9 civilians here. 33 civilians here. And it's hard to tell. There's 0 jobs available here. So I think I could do a better job of planet management if I try again. But we're going to keep this one as my first session and my first stream of Stellaris. Next session, though, I think we're going to start again. I might tweak the species again. Yeah, I think we're going to stay xenophobe, but I got some, I don't know, the authoritarian was pretty much just a last-minute throw, so I might figure out if there's something I'd rather more actively do than just throw in Imperial. But with that, I think I'm going to end today's stream. Hopefully, on Thursday, we can have another stream. Probably around 2 to 3 hours that day as well.